Hey guys, welcome to Game Jam, and I'm here to give you another tutorial. And this one is Rogue Mill. Now, funny story while we're waiting for our next opponent is that I was recording one earlier, and I did terrible with the deck. So I kind of went back to looking at some tutorials again to remind myself how to play it, so that hopefully I can give you guys a good tutorial that's worth it for you guys to watch. Now, there's plenty of other tutorials to look at, so please don't be limited by me and what I'm saying, but I can at least give you some of what I learned playing the deck. It is a heck of a lot of fun to play, especially when it gets working, but likewise, it can be extremely frustrating when you do not draw the card. I mean, specifically, you have to get Cold Light Oracle. If you don't get Cold Light Oracle, you're probably going to lose. I really hate playing against mages, but then some of the best way to wins are by killing mages, so gotta balance it, right? The key card of the deck is the Cold Light Oracle for drawing the two cards, because that's how the combo works. But the other cool... Awesome, I got the card. The other cards that are really important are the Gang Up, to add extra cards to your deck and give you more copies of the Cold Light Oracle. The Vanish is a really good way to not only clear the board, but to also possibly burn cards from your opponent. Essentially what happens is that if your opponent's hand is full and you try to return cards back to their hand, they get burned instead of going back to their hand. Now this opponent's going to be a little bit tricky because it's a mech mage. Mech mages are trying to get rid of their hand, so it may not play into my strategy of giving them cards. But we can deal with this for now.
Here we go.
Oh, I could have put out the SI7 agent. Well. SI7 agent next turn? Maybe? We'll see. Oh. Cool. Not even that big a deal.
Here we go.
The keys to this deck are mostly revolve around patience and timing. You need to be patient enough not to just play just because you've got cards you can play, and you're trying to time it where you can minimize the damage coming to you, but not burn all your cards in the first second. So, how am I going to handle this? I'm thinking that I'm just going to throw out the Azure Drake.
I wonder.
Aha! And this might be a good time for a Preparation Eviscerate. Kind of like that right now. Typically, you want to be really careful with your preparations because they're so good with the Vanish. But half this deck is just keeping board control. So, if I can keep board control by doing the Eviscerate, that should be really helpful. Interesting. So now I think is a good time for a Gang Up. Aha! The backstab is perfect here. We are going to Gang Up this. We're going to backstab this. And then we can kill this off. Now, I could do a Shadow Step if I really want to on this guy, but I've already got another Cold Light Oracle, so I'm not really worried about him being out. And if my opponent decides to go over here, that's kind of okay with me. I might be able to SI7 agent him. Come on, do it. Attack into here. Attack into here. I dare you. Oh. Bold. Ha ha! Okay. So now we can do... How do I want to handle this? I think the best way is eviscerate into here. 2 damage there, and cold light. Oh, by missing 1 card. Indeed. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to Shadow Step to draw this back into my hand. I'll have 1 card anyways. Shadow Step. Definitely eviscerating that.
This guy's toast.
Draw 1, 2 cards. Yeah! Good cards. And now we got the Vanish that we want. Now I need to pay attention to my health and make sure that I don't get way too low. I do have Antique Healbots and the other combo, which is Brann with the Healbot, or Brann Bronzebeard. But I can't depend on it right now because I don't have the cards yet. I do have a drawing mechanism, which is good. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Clockwork Giant. And I think he's playing it smart by going after my my face. So I'm gonna go. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I'm gonna sap this. And then, so watch this. I fill his hand. 1, 2. I sap that card. I have a kill on this. I can attack his face, and then I can debate what I want to do with my last mana crystals here. I'm thinking at this point, I've got draw. Well, I kind of already used up a lot of my draw, so we're gonna gang up that again. Again, this is a little bit risky though, because now at this point, I do not have a chance of ganging up something else instead. I might want to gang up the Healbot, but if I don't have it, I don't have it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. 8 cards in hand. So now the question is, do I sap or do I... I think sap is the best play here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make him draw 2 cards. Oh, now I've got the prep Vanish. Even better. I can kill off all these cards for free. So let's attack his face.
Hey, lights out.
Prep. Vanish. All his cards die. Though that did hurt. That did hurt.
Here we go.
And this is the risky part where I do not have an Antique Healbot. So if he has 2 fireballs, I'm dead. And he hasn't played a fireball yet. So it's very possible he has it. He doesn't have it. I'm good. Uh-oh. Though he does have good cards. He's got... So he's played 3 cards. Aha! So I do have this. Do I want to do that though? I think I want to do that. Let us draw our cards. 2. Interesting. I'm going to draw more cards. go for sapping that.
My hand is too full.
And I do not have a preparation. I screwed up. I messed up.
Here we go.
I messed up. That's it. He's got it. All he needs is one fireball. Ah, I messed up. The problem was I needed to Blade Flurry on that.
Well,
No! I'll show you the wrong play, guys. Now he's just being dumb. If he gives me one more turn, things completely change. I'm assuming he's got another. Yeah, okay. Has the other fireball. Okay. I let my health get too low. Though unfortunately, I just didn't pull the antique kill bots. That's what I needed. Let's try another round, shall we? Man, I wanted to punish that mage too. Everything was set up so well, but that's the tricky part of this deck. There's actually a decent amount that you have to pay attention to. It's not like a deck that you can just autoplay. You kind of have to be thinking each turn about what you want to do.
you're back.
So I got the Cold Light, so now I just want early plays. I'm gonna guess this is an aggro shaman, so I'm gonna be safe and keep the anti-kill bot. Gang up, perfect. At this point now I just want things that'll help me extend turns, like backstabs, deadly poisons that'll help me in the early rounds. Backstab would be really nice because it combos with the SI7 agent. Or I can just hope he misses. I don't know if it's a valid strategy to hope your opponent does bad. I wonder too. Nope, doesn't break. Now we know. Really? Is my opponent AFK? No, he didn't rope. Interesting. Death Lord. No! Okay, fine. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, he's playing a mech shaman. Interesting. Very interesting. So we are going to get...
Here we go.
Oh! I was not paying attention.
Ha, this guy's toast.
I'm not even going to bother to attack, because I don't know what he's going to do yet for his attack.
Magic detected.
Interesting. Indeed. Okay. Cold Light. Draw me some cards. Get a backstab that can't be used on him, but I do have an eviscerate. So let's go. Eviscerate.
Hey,
Attack. And attack. And get his face. Alright. It's a little bit interesting because mostly you're playing from behind with this deck. But apparently I'm ahead right now. So I'll just keep my advantage as much as I can. That helps me drag it out longer. Now if I get really lucky, I get an Azure Drake right now. Because that would be super helpful. Or a Blade Flurry. Oh, I got the Brann Bronzebeard. That is awesome too. In its own right. Let's see what this can do. Cool. Now, debating how to handle this. Got this. Got another Death Lord. This is still a really precarious position in the sense that I don't like having a Death Lord with that low of a health with no responses in my hand, but if I can keep ahead of him, it puts me in a better position later when I actually draw cards. Cool. I kind of want to just hold out right now. I'm tempted just to play the sap and move on. But I'll take the free heal. I have not played against a mech shaman in a very, very long time. So I'm trying to think of what I should be thinking about. I know that he probably has a power mace. Wow, he's playing the raid leader. Surprising. I do not have... Unfortunately, I don't have any good battle cries right now. So let's gang up this. I think it might be time to do something. I don't want him about to put out the Brann Bronzebeard because if he cleans it out, I will have lost too much, way too much. So play it slow. This is the patience part of the game. I'm like worried because I can't tell what kind of deck he's playing, so or what combination of things he's playing. So far, it seems like it's really, really standard and a little bit basic even. So... Alright. Time to take advantage. Draw me 2 cards. Alright. I do not have a good play here. Unless I get prep. No. You know what? There's no point right now. I'm going to wait because I don't know what's going to happen. Again, I told you guys this deck was about patience, so you need to take patience when you're doing this. It sucks that he's drawing out a card. Oh! Interesting. He's also running the silence? It's kind of all over the place. I'm assuming he's going to attack in here. What?
Shields up.
What? Okay. Vanish would be great here. Oh, that's cool too. So I need to get him to... So this is definitely the first play. Preparation. Yes, the Vanish. Oh, the other Vanish. Now, was there anything I don't want to return to my hand? No, I think I'm good returning all this to my hand. I could draw an extra card here, but nah, let's just vanish. We are going to... Let's just play it safe. I get all my cards. I am good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I'm gonna throw away one card. But I've got the other Vanish, so I'm not super worried about that. I also had the Brann Bronzebeard, so I can load up. Yeah, go ahead, draw yourself a card. No big deal. I don't think he knows what he's how to handle my deck. Now, losing that gang up really stinks, but at this point, it should not be a big deal. He's got 8 cards, I've got 11. He now has 4 cards. I don't even really care about the backstab that much. So let's do... We're going to do the preparation, get that out of our hand. We can do the scan. 2, 3, 4. We can... Where is my... Shadow step him.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
He's at 4 health. All I needed to do was attack his face. Well, attacking his face wouldn't have finished it. And now he's like, I don't know if I can do 30 damage right now.
My shield for Argus. Special delivery.
The bomb lobber! No, not the bomb lobber! Woo! That was fun. That's really fun to deck out people. Though, clearly I was kind of outranking my opponent. Though I guess that's kind of part of the mix of Hearthstone, is that unfortunately not every deck can win against just any other deck. There's some decks are just going to be favored against others. That deck didn't have that many control elements, so it was really easy to handle vanilla minions and just kind of keep returning them or keep dealing with them some way or another. If he had something stronger, if he was running more weapons or something else, it could have changed the game, but he didn't have that. So it was like, okay, no big deal, keep returning them and keep killing them off. But that's the fun of getting to play something interesting, something different. So give this deck a try out. Let me know if you like it down in the comments below, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If there's any other deck you guys want to see, also let me know, and I'd be happy to go do some research and then try to give you a new tutorial on that. Because I've kind of exhausted the main decks I've been playing with, so sure, throw it at me and I'll tell you whether we can do it or not. Thanks again for watching, and tune in next time. See you guys.